me feel good, make me feel good. Show me that wicked attitude. Let me on, make it all right. Do your thing like you do it all night.
Reebok Easytone, designed to tone your hamstrings, calves, and butt more than regular sneakers. Reebok Easytone with balance ball inspired technology. Better legs and a better butt with every.
To firm and tone your butt simply by stepping into a new pair of shoes, do you think this new concept will work? Well, Reebok sure thinks it will. Consumers are buying it literally. Officials from Reebok say that the Easytone is the company's most successful product in the last 5 years, according to the New York Times. Women are falling for it, but also professionals. Easytone was awarded with the LSA Oscar of Innovation 2010 in the category Non-Edible Products and Sport, in front of 500 people gathered at Publicis drugstore on the Champs-Élysées in Paris.
This morning on Today's Consumer, toning sneakers. The new shoes on the market claim to work your muscles harder if you just walk in them. Consumer correspondent and Reader's Digest contributor Janice Lieberman is here with the skinny. Janice, good morning.
I hope it's skinny. Well, the makers of these shoes say you'll have tighter calves, stronger hamstrings, even a better butt, and all you have to do is wear them. Well, it sounds too good to be true, right? We hit the pavement to try out 3 of the most popular brands on the market. We rounded up 3 volunteers to try out these fitness sneakers. Like most women, they said they'd like to shed a few pounds and get in better shape, but don't have time to go to the gym. Stella laced up the most expensive pair, MBTs.
When I first stood up in them, I felt really tall.
Eat fit, take exercise.
Rachel stepped into Reebok's Easytones.
I was afraid that I was going to fall over when I started to walk, but the more I walked, the more comfortable it became.
And Amy took the Skechers Shape-Ups for a spin.
I can definitely already feel parts of my body muscles that I don't normally use.
We asked the ladies to wear the shoes for 1 week. While they did their homework, we did ours. Just how do these things work? All 3 create an uneven platform for the foot, which forces your muscles to work harder to stay balanced while you walk. The Skechers and MBTs have a curved wedge on the back that's made to mimic walking on sand. Reebok invited us to their secret testing lab to show us the science behind their design.
So I understand I'm in a high security, no one gets admittance kind of an area.
Absolutely. Very tight on security down here.
Former NASA scientist, really, Bill McGinnis showed me how a Bosu ball like this one was the inspiration for his design. Air pods under the ball and heel of the shoe.
Quite a workout already. This is going to tone this, everything core, this, the whole body, right?
Exactly.
Just by wearing your sneakers.
All in one.
Miracle.
But how do they really know? I agreed to have electrodes attached to my calves, thigh, and butt to see how I work those muscles using conventional sneakers, and if they worked harder in their fitness model. The results a little later. Our volunteers rated their experience with a lot less science. Stella gave the MBTs a 9 out of 10.
One thing that I learned is that you just can't put on the shoes and start walking and expect to see any results. You really need to view the DVD that it comes with and really pay attention to the instructions they give you and have to learn how to walk again.
She plans to keep wearing them. Amy awarded the Skechers an 8 out of 10.
I was a little tired this week, and I think it's because of the shoes, because I really had to use my muscles more than I normally do.
She's going to keep at it, too. And Rachel gave the Reeboks a 9 out of 10.
I love them. I'm not taking them off.
She praised their comfort and said she could feel her muscles working harder. They all liked how the sneakers felt, but agreed there was one drawback.
Are they fashionable?
Oh, no. So all of our volunteers thought they could feel a difference when wearing the shoes. And you're wondering how I did? I did very well. Reebok study showed on average their testers worked their hamstrings and calves 11% harder and their glutes 28% harder than regular running shoes. I worked my glutes a whopping 45% harder. Well, that must be my area that needs work. I worked my calves and hamstrings a little less than their averages, so time will tell if really
work my butt off in that way, they say.
You have to keep it up, right, with the shoes on. But here's the other big catch. How much do these shoes cost?
They're not cheap. The MBTs are the most expensive at $245. The Reebok's the least at $100, and the Skechers at $110. So with all of these, we advise that you read the information, watch their DVDs, because there is a little bit of a trick to getting the most out of it.
I was just saying, you have to, because I've actually worn the MBTs before, you have to go the heel to toe to make it work, and you have to have the right form to get the right result.
That's right. Otherwise, it's going to feel just weird or like on yoga blocks. But I wore those, and they were very cushy all day. I mean, you can wear them to the supermarket around town, but they don't advise working out with them.
They're much more comfortable than my heels. All right, Janice Lieberman, thank you so much. Coming up next, life and love inside the ER.
Hey, so let's learn a little more about the new Reebok shoes. Some call them magic shoes. Let's learn why. So the first thing you need to know is that McInnes, the one who designed these shoes, is not only the head of advanced innovation in Reebok's company, he's also a former NASA engineer. In reality, the inside of the sole of these shoes is like an air valve compared to the one you can see on the train. It feels like the worker is walking on sand because the air passes from one balance spot to the other. That requires more work for the foot and the muscles, since it's not like walking on pavement. The effect created by these shoes is that gluteal or butt muscle activation is increased by 28%. In addition to that, the stimulating hamstring and calf muscles are increased by 11%. However, Canadian researchers have found that among experienced exercisers, which are workers, instability balls like the one installed in the Reebok shoes have little effect on muscle activation.
The idea is that you actually have to put a little more effort into your walking motion. There's a little micro instability built into the shoe. So as you're walking down the street, you're constantly rebalancing your foot. That causes all the additional muscles in your legs to fire and give you that toning effect. 28% more muscle activity in the gluteus maximus, 11% in the thigh and hamstring area, and 11% down in your calves as well.
Understand, these magical shoes have been designed and sought out entirely for women and are meant to be used exclusively by them. The strategic positioning chosen by Reebok, which is generally a unisex brand with unisex products, could be seen as a competitive disadvantage in terms of sales. However, the brand's marketing team sought out a way to go around that problem, creating a sexy ad that catches the attention of potential male prescriptors, in this way concerning both sexes.
Discover up to 28% more of a workout for your butt, up to 11% more for your hamstrings and calves. So 88% of men will be speechless, 76% of women jealous, and 0% will know the reason is on your feet. Reebok Easytone with balance ball inspired technology, better legs and a better butt.